Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cardaholics of all ages, welcome back to Big Al's Cards. Thank you so much for watching. And in today's video, I want to talk about Topps Chrome. It's coming out next week, and I feel like there's hype around it, and yet there isn't. I feel like there's a lot of videos out there that talk about the good. There's a lot of videos that obviously talk about the bad. And I kind of want to just give my thoughts on Topps Chrome a little bit coming out next week and what my plan is for it. So let's just dig into it. No need to waste time. So, Topps Chrome historically has always been a set that I have really looked forward to at release. It's chromified flagship, and it looks really good. And there's on-card autographs of rookies and superstars, and insert sets and parallels, and the chase of finding that slightly thicker card in a blaster box. I've had really good luck with Topps Chrome in the past. I've hit Freddie Freeman, 1/1 printing plate auto from 2022, I believe it was. An Ethan Small, 1/1 printing plate auto. I've never hit a Superfractor, but I hit a Vladdy Jr. gold, a Mookie Betts gold. Like, I've had some pretty good luck with Topps Chrome in the past. And when I look at this year's Topps Chrome and I see the reaction online and I look at the information that's out there that's available, I don't get as excited as I have in the past. And while obviously there are great things to love about Topps Chrome, such as, again, rookies, rookie parallels, on-card autographs, cool-looking insert sets, and insert autographs, and things of that nature, I just can't help but feel it gets a little bit different this year. And I'm sure part of that has to do with the price increases. I've made a point in a lot of videos that the price of wax is outpacing the price of singles. Singles don't really seem to catch up to the price of wax that much. And that's obviously release week. There's going to be higher prices, but as they settle, things are going to lower pretty significantly, right? So there's obviously that factor to it where there's price increases on wax. I mean, $40 a blaster is just, I'm sorry, I know I said it before, but it's just a little bit ridiculous to me, especially when you look at the odds and you're like, the chances of hitting anything out of retail are drastically lower than they have been in the past. Part of that is also due to the increased checklist. I believe last year it was a little over 220 cards on the base checklist, and now it's 300. So you add 80 additional cards to it, and all 80 of those additional cards now have all those parallels that you have to throw in there. So the production on Topps Chrome is, of course, going back up. I just find it hard to get excited about things like a retail Topps Chrome because it's just going to be so hard to hit anything of value. This is why I've been chasing after singles. This is why I've been going after single cards, because I could get the card that I want for drastically cheaper than, or pretty much the same price as a box, and without having to deal with the hassle of trying to sell all the things I don't like and trying to buy the things that I like. I have no idea how much Jason Dominguez cards are going to go for out of the gate. I'm sure that I'll be able to pick up some of his stuff for relatively cheap as the prices settle. But like, I would like to get a color parallel of his first flagship Chrome, and I don't know how much that's going to be. I don't know. I with that many things happening with Topps Chrome, with an increased print run, an increased checklist, all of those parallels, an increased price on blaster boxes and hobby and jumbo, I just don't feel as excited about it as I used to. Like, 2022 was probably the last time I got excited about Topps Chrome. And now, obviously, there were a lot of things wrong with that set, like the fact that short prints weren't included, and the obvious rookie at the time who will not be mentioned is a part of it. But back then, before we knew everything, it was exciting. I hit some really great stuff out of that product. And last year, I didn't really buy any Topps Chrome. I made the switch to single cards over retail, and I've been really happy with that since. Obviously, I like having a rip here and there, but I got more excited about Chrome Platinum than I did about regular Chrome. And Chrome Update, I did okay. I ripped one blaster and actually pulled a Corbin Carroll Green Auto that I sold like same day. So that was like the one nice thing about it, but like, I liked Chrome Platinum better. And I know that that doesn't go for as much, and the singles definitely aren't as valuable compared to a Topps Chrome, but it was more enjoyable because for me as a hit chaser, there was a higher chance of hits. Every blaster seemed to have at least 1 or 2 hits in it. And Topps Chrome this year, I don't know how many blasters it's going to take to get a hit. I genuinely don't know. And even then, with over 300 cards in the base checklist, 150 something autographs, another increase from last year, which is like 120, it just seems very watered down. And the best thing that you can do if you want to get a certain card is obviously just to buy it. If you can hear that, that's my cat kicking bubble wrap. I don't know why he does that. But anyway, I just don't feel as excited about Topps Chrome this year. I'm a little saddened by it. I mean, I'm still going to look at breaks. I'm not like participate, but I'm still going to watch them. I'm still going to see what this product is like. I'm going to watch people do retail. I will probably buy some singles at some point as prices settle. But it just doesn't seem the same this year. Even the MVP buyback, it's going to be harder to hit the people who you think are going to be MVP buybacks because there's an increased checklist. So, like, Ohtani is the obvious National League favorite. I would say Judge is the American League favorite. You could also make an argument for Juan Soto in the American League. You can also make an argument for Gunnar Henderson in the American League. So that's 4 people you could be chasing out of 300. And it's going to be harder to hit those. It's going to be harder to make any kind of money back on the set with singles where they're at versus where wax is at. I don't know. I'm going to pay attention to this because it's very interesting, in my opinion, where Topps Chrome has gone. I think that with the price increases, it's, again, another way to kind of push people away toward individual rips and more toward breaking, which, listen, again, I have a friend who's a breaker. No problem with breaking. It's not for me because I would rather just rip packs on my own, and that's just me. Now, if it's an expensive product, like $600 a box, it's like, okay, I can get it. But like Topps Chrome Hobby, it used to be like under $200 a box, and now I think it's over. Jumbo's over $400. I can't afford that. You know, it just doesn't make any financial sense to me to try to gamble that much money and try to hit an Ellie or a Jason or whoever, right? So my advice for Topps Chrome, and this is just my opinion, is I think obviously you can always send a message to the card companies by not buying the product, right? Now, obviously that means there wouldn't be singles, but hear me out. By not buying as much of a certain product, it's going to send a message. I don't know if blasters are going to fly off the shelves or if they are going to sit because of this price increase. I felt like I saw a lot of 2023 Topps Chrome last year, and I think the price increase is going to impact that again, especially if $40 is the base price for a blaster and Walmart and MJ Holdings knock it up to $45, Meyer up to $50. I'll be very interested to see what they do with that. So there's a lot of things to pay attention to. There's a lot of things I think are going to make Topps Chrome very interesting and worth watching. But in my opinion, I just don't think it's worth buying. I think it's worth buying singles. I think it's worth buying the exact card you want. I would say that with any set. I would say if it's a cheap rip, yeah, take a shot here and there. But like it's not as cheap as it used to be. It's more watered down. It just doesn't seem worth it. You know, I think that the push toward individual rips going away and more toward breaking, I don't know. It's not my favorite. So I'm going to buy singles of it. There are certain guys that I want. There's certain cards that I want. If I can get a nice one, I might send one off for grading or something like that. But for the most part, have a good rip, guys. If you're gonna break Topps Chrome, have a good rip. I really wish you the best because you're gonna need a whole lot of luck to get anything good out of that. But those are just my thoughts. I know it's a bit more of a negative Nelly video than I'm used to uploading. But those are my honest thoughts on Topps Chrome. Not as excited, but I'm gonna pay attention to it. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for Topps Chrome? What are you excited about? Who are you chasing? Are you going to do singles? Are you going to break? What you going to do? Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. Again, sorry for a little bit more negativity, but just wanted to share my honest thoughts on it with it coming out next week. So thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos, and until next time, bye-bye.